The Babysitter. This is a story I don't really like to talk about, but I think it is time to share with someone. I was only 6 years old and my dad, the only person I lived with at the time, was going on a meeting. Of course I couldn't come, so my dad called our babysitter to see if she could watch me. I love my babysitter. She was the nicest person you could ever meet, and her name was Jess. When she got here, we packed for a picnic and took a walk in the forest at the back of my house. We ate there and heard some rustling over in a small bush. Jess went to go investigate the sound but couldn't find anything. The bush was a little far from here, where I was sitting, and I didn't like that. I then saw a man running to my house, but Jess didn't see it, since she was still investigating the bush. I told her when she got back that we should go check it out. When we got back to our house, nothing was unlocked and no windows were open or smashed. Then I seen the same guy casually walking on the road next to our house. I told Jess that was him, but she didn't do anything, so we went back into the house. The next activity we did was have a cook-off, but there wasn't an actual winner, we just did it for fun. I made ants on a log, and Jess made a vegetarian burrito. By the way, I'm vegetarian. As I was presenting my food, I seen the guy walking back and forth on the road out my window. I told her, then she went outside and started talking to him. She asked him what is he doing. He claimed not to know what she was talking about and that he was just walking. We went back in the house, but our food that we made was gone. I didn't have a dog that would have ate it, so we thought someone broke in or something. We tried to calm down, so we went to our room to go watch SpongeBob in my dad's room. I forgot about it until I heard something come from under my dad's bed, the thing Jess and I were sitting on. I asked Jess if I could get up, and she said yes. I looked under there, and there was the same guy and someone else. He put his pointer finger over his mouth and made a shh sound as the other held up a knife. I cried and Jess came to see what happened. When she asked me, I pointed under the bed, and she seen them. She grabbed my hand and dashed down the hall and down the stairs, grabbed her phone out of her pocket, left the house, and called the police. They came to investigate. As Jess and I waited outside when the police came out with nothing, we both knew they had already gotten away and that there was no evidence left behind. We didn't know if we should go inside or not, but we thought that since we called the cops, they might be gone for good. My dad still wasn't home the next day, but this was normal because he usually went to go see his girlfriend. Sometimes he didn't like to take me with him. But I woke up to banging on the door and Jess screaming, "We need to go," over and over again. I looked in my closet, and there he was. "How did you sleep, child?" he asked. I cried again because I was only 6. Then he heard Jess calling the police. He jumped out the window and ran away with his buddy. Jess then called my dad, and when he got home, the police were already there. The next day, my dad and Jess both stayed, and we all slept in my dad's room to see if they would come again. The next morning, I woke up in the guy's arms and he said, "It's okay, Jess," using her full name. "Our stolen baby is okay." She grabbed me, Jess, and my dad ran, and she freaked out because she had lost a child before with someone, but she doesn't know how he would have known that. I'm 23 now, but we still keep in touch with Facebook, and she tells me about her stolen baby and that night with me all the time as if it was yesterday.